Welcome back to the channel. Today we're here at Six Flags over the Carolinas. Just kidding. That's not what this park is called. But the news of the week, Cedar Fair and Six Flags are coming together in a merger of equals. Now what that means is neither company is technically buying out the other. They're basically coming together, saying after COVID and the pandemic and everything, that them merging together, they're kind of like joining forces almost. With that being said, Cedar Fair is going to own around 51% of the company and Six Flags will be like 49%. So I guess that 1% extra is going to Cedar Fair. Not sure what that means, but between the two companies, there will be 27 different amusement parks, 15 water parks, and 9 different resort properties, all spread across 17 different states in the US, Canada, and Mexico. So combined, this is going to be just a massive theme park business. With that being said, that does make you think about maybe what's to come in the parks, what kind of changes are we going to see? So we were just kind of coming up with some silly what-ifs of maybe what would be coming to Carowinds. Now with the Six Flags merger going on. What if Fury 325 ends up getting rethemed and we see it become Goliath 325? Or maybe we'll see a retheme of Afterburn. That could be the new Batman coaster, you know, since DC, Six Flags has DC. With that, you have Aeronautical Landing, that's their new area. What if that could become the Gotham Justice League area for Carowinds, like how you see in Six Flags? We have Camp Snoopy, but it could become Looney Tunes, since that's one of the IPs that Six Flags owns. Now, some of those ideas, we're not too sure about if those would actually happen or not. They're a little bit silly. But on a more serious note, some of the things that you could see happening maybe would be Vortex being removed and maybe being replaced with a single rail coaster. We could wind up with maybe a new stand-up or floorless coaster and also seeing the removal of Nighthawk. Both of those coasters seem to be on their last legs, really. Carowinds did remove their river rapids a few years back. Maybe we would bring those back, or a new land or ride finally move into that location that's not being used right now. Could possibly be using the DC IP that Six Flags owns. Another thing we could see happening is Hurler ending up getting the RMC treatment and becoming a hybrid coaster, kind of like what King's Dominion has in their Twisted Timbers and Six Flags Over Georgia has in the Twisted Cyclone. Speaking of Hurler, the park has torn down part of the track and it looks like they're replacing that section, probably just some repairs that need to be done there. And then for the rest of the season, Intimidator is going to be closed. It's going through some maintenance, but it will be back for the opening of 2024. With all that being said, with the merger going on, even though it's going to be one company, it looks like it's probably going to be treated more like two sub-companies under a larger parent company. So, you know, maybe we'll see a lot of changes in the parks, maybe not. Maybe they'll keep it more separated and it's just going to be helpful in combining those two companies and helping the theme parks kind of make a recovery after everything with the pandemic and losing a lot of funds there. So what do you guys think? Do you think there'll be a lot of changes? If so, what do you think might be coming to the parks? Let us know in the comments.